Hello everyone, I'm Bogdan. I am your guest for the podcast. I am here with Nicu Plai. I hope we are going to do, and I believe we are going to do a very interesting podcast. So without further ado, I will let him introduce himself. So hello Nicu, please tell our audience something about yourself.
Hello, Bogdan. Thank you. I'm entrepreneur in IT field for 12 years. So I've done a lot of projects, all kind of customers and sizes of projects. And in the last few years, I try to create a product to move from services to product. So at this moment, I'm in these challenges, in this field.
No, this is very interesting. Can you tell us what's the story behind your business?
Well, the story is that at the beginning, I started it with making technology accessible to small medium enterprises because for that I was working in the field for the enterprise customers, and I realized that they have an unfair advantage, and I said, okay, it's time to change something here, and I started a business.
Okay, okay. Are there any trends in the market that you are aware of right now?
Well, there are many trends in the field, and all the time appears something new that it's oversold and with a big hype. And we can see now the AI, and I was betting on the no code trend, to say so. And also had been altered others like big data, blockchain, and the list can continue.
Okay, that's very interesting. Is there anything that's making the landscapes more challenging or easier to operate for you?
I think the current times offer also challenges and also from one point of view to the current state of the market, of the IT market, I think it's easier than in previous years to find professionals for the team. But from other perspective, due to AI and all the changes, let's say tech startups appear overnight, and this I think it's a challenge for us. But I think also creates opportunities because where is the money? Many people appear, but not all of them will survive. But at least they will support the market training.
Okay, okay. In your opinion, right now, what does your current competitive space looks like? Do you have any competitors? How do you differentiate from the competitors that you already have?
Oh yeah, there are many competitors. Some of them are well funded. Now I about the product business line, to say so, because the services it's on a niche, but everybody has competitors, even they don't know that. But regarding the tech startup, there are many competitors. Some of them have finances above $100 million, and there is also a big market. But I try to have different advantages for the customers, like having also the on-premise version for the no-code platform or other advantages that I consider as a unique selling proposition, all of them put together. And you know, we need to mix them, and to see what performs, what it's appreciated by the customer, and so on. It's a continuous evolvement.
Now, going into the marketing side, so I believe that marketing is very important for every business. So, first of all, how do people find about yourself and your business?
Well, at this moment, we do the direct sell approach because the product is in an early stage phase, and also we don't have capacity to deliver at scale. So let's say the marketing is mostly the word of mouth, and also what means, uh, let's say, the brand awareness that we've created in the past, try to leverage. But for the close future, is the plan also to approach different other channels for the marketing, and we will test many with different approaches. But we have a plan, but we need to iterate and to improve. This is what we've learned from the past also.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're talking about right now the product that you've just launched, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Maybe you can talk about it a little bit more so people are on the same page with us with the product that you want to promote.
Okay, so we have a platform. It's A Play. Somehow it's the name from making software creation a play. And this allows to create on that platform multiple application. Each one of them is multi-tenant by default. And you could use this for internal purposes or to sell, let's say, a digital service in a software as a service model, but without having the headache of the technical team behind, and somehow to shorten the timeline to go to market. Somehow this was the idea behind to get faster to the market without necessarily needing a technical team behind. And the project is started a few years ago before AI hype, but I told you this is a bet on no code trend.
Okay, okay. What marketing channels do you plan to use in order to promote your product, and how will you plan to use them?
Well, what we have used by now, we have done outbound through LinkedIn or other cold channels. And for the future, the plan is also to do this for some ideal customer profiles, and for other ideal customer profiles to digital marketing, all kind of campaigns through Google, Facebook, what means paid ads, but also what means search engine optimization, both for search engines, and the new trend is to do this for the AI, AI
Yeah,
optimization, and also in parallel to do the, let's say, the uh, how to say, the brand awareness, and also my personal brand. So there are many channels, many strategies. We will see on what we focus, because probably we'll focus on one or two at the moment. We iterate with that, we establish that, and then we move to the next one that we consider the next in the list.
okay, okay. So how easy it is for you to get and retain high quality marketing team members, if you have any marketing team members?
At this moment, we don't have, and I don't think it's in core business to say so, because
Okay.
we have limited resources, and I think it's proper to work with external providers, with professionals on different topics, instead of hiring internals that we don't have the know-how to train, and also we don't have the activities to fill their schedules. Would be a disadvantage for both for us, but both for the professional, because they don't have other team members to learn from them. And at this moment, for the current stage, I think it's better to work with service providers for targeted markets channels. Yeah.
I understand. But for the future, you plan to hire someone, right?
Yes, but not in a close future. Once
Mm-hmm.
the business line is established, then probably will make sense to create an internal team. But probably even at that level will be a mix between internal and external channels.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What are you responsible for right now, and how are you currently spending your day?
Well, let's say I'm the founder, but I'm also the product owner and the business developer and the CEO. So I play many roles, and I'm also taking part in implementation for some projects, just to understand the bottlenecks that we have in operation and to see where to improve, and somehow to be one step ahead for the next change. And I try to extract from different roles. The next one that I will extract from is that one, the implementation professional, uh, and I'll switch the time to the selling part and this part, the business development part. Yeah. And that is the next one that I want to establish and to extract that from that role also. So I'm changing many hats during the day, and most of the day is for the, let's say, the product improvement or product implementations and how to convert to deliver to the customers, because it's important also to keep an eye on the cash flow. Yeah. And it's important to get some money, but also to get relevant customers that are able to provide feedback to improve the product.
Yeah, that's right. What are the most important metrics for you right now?
At this moment, we look for the monthly recurring revenue, but also one means the turnover, because the revenue is not based only on the recurring model. It's also some fixed. There are also some fixed revenues, and from other perspective, we are looking from total number, let's say total user numbers that we have on the platform, and based
Mm,
on that we watch how many of them are active and how many of them are, let's say, uh, hyperactive, because some of them are dormant there, but we want to see what trend it is in the usage of the products and the user adoption, in other words. Yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. What are your goals for the next 6 to 12 months?
For the next 6 to 12 months, let's say, there are many objectives from the, let's say, organizational perspective, is somehow to have an team for each user, for the sales, for the product, for the customer service. These are the main one. Also the marketing is the fourth one. um, and this, for the marketing, I've told you, probably in that period will be also a team, internal team mixed with an external one. And from the business perspective is to get close to the break even. But once we grow the team, this objective is running from us. So somehow in that one is not necessarily in focus, but it's we have a target to keep a negative cash flow balance in an acceptable manner, in an acceptable threshold that we can, I say, finance from other sources, from internal sources, because we are a bootstrap company. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, okay. That makes sense. What is right now your biggest challenge and why?
The bigger challenge at this moment is the, let's say, the project delivery. We have many different phases of implementation, and is the challenge that our product is not very mature. Yeah. And we need to evolve it during the project implementation. So we need to do all this running around, and this is quite challenging, but we move forward, and we see the blockage provided by the, let's say, production level that we have at this moment.
Have you tried anything to solve this issue in the past?
I hadn't time because this appeared in the last few months, so
Okay,
now we are looking for solutions. So
okay. So it's an
yes, kind of that. Yeah.
okay. Now it comes my one of my favorite questions. So if you had a magic wand that you could wave to solve one thing, what that one thing would be and why? Could be anything, like possible, impossible, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that thing would be to create a selling machine that is delivering, let's say, qualified leads that we can convert with high conversion rate to customers.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, who wouldn't want that, right? Yeah. So these were my questions. Right now, it's your time to leave a message to the people that are watching the podcast right now. So if you have any thought for them, any, I don't know, encouragement, thing to say, anything, here is your time to share it.
Well, what I want to send as a message is that everything is changing once you move a step ahead. and you need to be prepared to adapt to the next phase and to consider that as a normal thing and to move forward without considering all the, let's say, the bottlenecks that you have. Just find solutions for them and move forward.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nico, for joining the podcast and for this awesome message. And thank you guys for watching the podcast. And I'll see you in the
Thank you,
next one.
Bogdan. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.